Good morning, everybody. My name is Walking Crow, and I am the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Aho, I'm not going to drum today. I'm not going to rattle today. I'm not going to sing today. Well, I say I'm not, but I just might. I don't know yet because the guides guide me. I don't guide me. Aho. So I'm coming on, and I'm going to be a little slower today. I'm going to be a lot more intentional today. I'm going to say some things that are probably not going to go over well. I'm going to say some things that you're going to love. And these are not things that come from me. These are things that are channeled to me from my spirit guides, from the spirit, from Great Mother, from all my relations, Ahomi Takwayasi, and the medicines of the four directions, the four peoples, the four animals, the four winds. Aho. Oishi nakate hoshi nakate hoshi. So I'm going to talk slower today. I'm going to be more intentional because usually I love what I do and I'm passionate about what I do. And I can't say it enough, what I do. And I love to share the medicine that was given to me over the years. Aho. So, and I'm going to talk about this. And if people let me do something real quick. Let me smoke the pipe before I start, because that's something I have to do. I apologize. Shinakate hoshe. So I've opened the portal with the tobacco between you and me, between me and the spirit world, and I'm an open channel right now. So I identify as a transformational sacred drum medicine because that's what I am. Whether I'm holding the drum, a mallet, a rattle, whether I'm doing hands-on energy, hands-off energy, whether I'm moving through a ceremony, celebrating ceremony with the sun, the moon, the stars, and all the elements of the universe. Aho. I say what I have to say. I do what I have to do. I give what I have to give. I'm willing to step into my role as Walking Crow, up to my neck, up to my feet, up to my head, over my head in medicine, because that's who and what I am. I avoided it for a lifetime. I had no voice. I'm going to start with the story. Last week I had a client, and this client was sent to me by a beautiful friend of mine in Hawaii, on Maui, as a matter of fact. My friend Gentle Thunder, she's a beautiful teacher and medicine woman. And the client came. Client said she had to have, she only had an hour, and because she had to meet her travel buddy back at the hotel, at the apartment, at the motel, because she was alone. But she had called and made an appointment with me. I scheduled her and I sent her the schedule for 2 hours, right? My fee is a flat fee. My fee doesn't move up and down. If you come to me, it's $250. Whether you were with me in 45 minutes or whether you're with me 3 hours, it's $250. I don't gouge people. I'm not going to. I find that there's value in what I offer the world, what I offer the soul, what I offer to you, how I am the guide for you moving forward. I am not your healing. I am your guide. Aho. Aho. So, her story was she had to go. She had, right? So she only had an hour. So, end of the session, comes time to do business, and she thought that she was only getting an hour healing. I said, no, you scheduled for a session. Anyways, that was a misunderstanding on her part. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. But what I'm getting at is, when you call Walking Crow with intention, what is your intention? Why are you seeking me out? What is it that you want from me? What is it that you say you want for you? Because I hear people say what they tell me what they want, they tell me what they're doing, and then I look at their behavior and I'm like, what? Why would somebody intentionally create an appointment, a session with me, a shamanic session of deep guidance and healing when they're in a hurry to go out the door? Why would you waste your time? Why would you waste your money? Why would you waste my time? Why would you waste my energy? I just shook my head and I thought, how sad. You know, I said, you know, I can mentor you long distance because she's from someplace else. And she said, yeah, and out. You know, when you're on vacation, it's a vacation. And I don't know why people rush and move and do all kinds of things except actually rest and be still. Be with the intention of what you say is your intention and actually do it. I do it. You know, I rest. I just came from walking. The guides were talking to me the whole way. And I'm going to tell you something. I have teachers. There's a lot of you that listen to me and love what I say. And there's a lot of you that don't like what I say. And that's not the issue in my tissue. That's not my problem. But I have teachers. I had guidance from people. I had guidance from the spirits in the Inipi, in Sweat Lodge, in Ceremonia. I have teachers. I had teachers. I had teachers like Emma Molina Enriquez. I had teachers like Marsh Engel. I had teachers like Jeannie Love, who is a mystic from Los Angeles. I had teacher and friend like Master Seal. I had teachers like my elder Mazawali. Picos, my elder Picos, and my elder Papa Luz, who was probably one of the wisest men I have ever known. When they spoke to me, I listened. When they speak to me, I listen. When I go to them because I need help with something, I take an offering of tobacco. A lot of you people don't know how to do that. You've never been taught to take an offering when you go seeking advice or help or whatever it is that you want or need, say that you need. I hope. I take an offering of tobacco. Just so I can sit down and talk with them. That's not even having the conversation I want to have, just to let them know that I'd like to sit down. And then I return with tobacco when we have the appointment and talk. I lived in a world that was lost. I'm not saying the world is lost. I was lost in the world. I was rushing through everything, on my way from one thing to the next. Even when I didn't have anywhere to go, I always talked like I was busy, and I was the busiest person in the world, and I was under the gun, I was under pressure, and where was I going, and what was I doing, and what was I saying? So I'm asking you right now not to hear what I say. I'm going to ask you to to listen. Listen. Listen from the place of the beautiful heart. Listen from the space of your lungs, air. Listen from the place of the fire. From your place of your low or high self-esteem. Do you know which you have? Do you listen? I'm not asking you to hear me. I'm asking you to listen with your heart space, with the four elements of your body, which are earth, water, fire, and air. Most of the world lives up in the ethers, up in here. And you know what? Their bodies are suffering. They're obese. They overeat. They smoke pot. They smoke cigarettes. They drink alcohol. They go shopping. They gossip. They have anger. They have sadness. They have all those things. And there's nothing wrong with having those things. If you're willing to do the work and come out of the monkey mind and into the voice and into the heart expression and heart air, and fire, esteem, and water connection, and earth foundation to do something about it, to have the anger, to have the hurt. Walk through that. Holding on like you have kung fu grip is not doing anything for yourself. Thinking about it only makes the matter worse. Constantly gossiping about it and not doing anything about it makes the issue in the tissue worse. We have people with hip problems, people with knee problems because they're obese. Why are they obese? Why are they protecting themselves? What are they protecting themselves from? What is the work that they haven't done? Because my work is the emotional body. And if you're in a hurry to be in a flurry, or flurry to be in a hurry to go do something else, do not dial my number. Do not send me an email. I was on the phone the other night with a grandmother from Australia, Karen. And we were on the phone, we were on the call, on the session, 2.5 hours. You know, it was late here. I was getting tired, and she, you know, it's a day before, and it's early there, but you know, I was getting tired. But we learned so much about each other and how much we are alike, and we were both listening. This is the fifth chakra. This is the fifth chakra. This is the sixth chakra. This is your seventh. Aho. When you have sinus issues and you're sneezing and you have all this mucus built up, you're not talking about something. When you're stuffing your feelings and you're getting big. I was obese. People try to sell obese as jolly and happy, and it's not. I was a miserable human being. Now, I'm only speaking for me. I'm not speaking for you. So if you're obese and you get mad, that's the issue in your tissue. That's not the issue in my tissue. Because you're not listening. You're hearing. Stop hearing and start listening. In Alcoholics Anonymous, I learned how to take the cotton out of my ears and put it in my mouth. To open myself as a channel to listen to this for the still small voice, not for the monkey mind and the static energy and the voices. They call that schizophrenia. I listened for the still small voice that said, Anthony, Walking Crow, we love you. I love you. I am with you. I hear you. I feel you. I sense you. I have always been with you, that voice said. And I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Those people who come to see me and tell me that they love what they do and they do what they love, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. A friend of mine just posted that she was letting go a lot of her hobby stuff because of the recognition. The recognition of what? The recognition from somebody else or for yourself. The most powerful tool of recognition is recognizing the self. And I hope she can feel, she can listen to those words. Why are we constantly looking for recognition from the outer world when the outer world doesn't care? How about that? It doesn't care. If it did, we'd be better educated, we'd be better nourished, we have better health care, right? We would not be so angry, so mad. We wouldn't be choosing sides constantly. This is a world and a country of choosing sides. And they narrowed it down to 2 in this country, politically. When do you stop choosing the outer world as your answer and start choosing your inner world of your soul, of your being, of your journey, of your fire, of your fuego, of your I can, I will, I do, I am, I can, I will, I do, I am, I can, I will, I do, I am. I am the I am that I say I am. You guys have heard this a lot lately from me. Why? Because I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I am experiencing what I'm experiencing in the outside world. And I'm living in a place where they say one thing and they do another. I don't understand. I see confusion. I understand that there's confusion out there. So I don't dip my toe in the confusion. I stay away from it. There's a lot of places in Sedona that I won't go. There's a lot of things here that I don't do. I'm not a joiner. And if I'm a loner, good. But in my solitude, there is abundance. In my solitude, there is healing. In my solitude, there is listening. In my solitude, there is love for myself that nobody in this world can give me. What are you willing to give yourself? And are you willing? I can, I will, I do, I am. Are you what you say you are? Are you who you say you are? Or are you trying to live up to the spoken and unspoken truth of others, which is usually false? Aho, aho, aho. The guides have been talking to me in a deep, holy way. And I listen. This morning I journeyed for 20 minutes, and they told me what I needed to do. They told me who I needed to reach out to, who I needed to share and collaborate with. And I said, yes. You're going to notice a change in what Walking Crow does. And if you don't show up for the events, if you don't show up for the healing, if somebody else shows up, the parroting person that parrots what the world has to say, I'm going to deny your request to see me. That's just the way it is. I don't want people wasting my time. You can go waste somebody else's time. You can go do that. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be fair with you and honest. Do you know how to be honest with you? Do you know how to be fair with yourself? Do you dog paddling in the shallow end when you don't even know how to broad stroke in the deep end? Oh, what is it you will give yourself? I'm burning copal right now. It's the incense of my people, the Nahuatl people of Mexica, the Aztec people, the Mayan people, the Chichimeca people, the Purepecha people. Oh, the Tarahumara people. I'm burning sage that I harvest myself. I don't go to the store and buy stuff. This comes from my doing. This comes from my doing. The pipe that I smoke, I didn't buy. This was given as a gift as gratitude from a woman who just got married on Saturday, who made a drum with me in January for new beginnings of the new year. Aho. In the dead of winter, and she honored me with this pipe. Oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the things that come to me from the outside world, because I don't always have to accept them, and they allow me to see my life in a different and new way. And the tree that was a part of that was Emma, Marsh, Jeannie, Master CEO, Mazawali, Picos, and Papaluz. I was willing to listen. I was willing to be quiet. I was willing to say, okay. I spent years in Alcoholics Anonymous learning how to sit still, how to be quiet, how to remove the spirits so spirit could return. Oh, I don't live up in here. Up in here. I live right here. And if you want to learn how to go forward without all the rhetoric, without all the backpack of weight of burden and suffering from a lifetime, reach out to me if you're serious. I only want serious takers. If you want to be mentored and pay me a lip service while I'm mentoring you, I'm going to say goodbye. If you want to be mentored and you're willing to listen with your heart and stop talking in your mind while I'm with you, I will mentor you. If you want a shamanic healing, if you want to journey with me, whether it's on Zoom, in person, or in a group, we can do that, and we can help get you on your path. If you gone off your path a little bit, we can help you come back to center. Come back to center. Can you? Will you? Do you? My name is Walking Crow, and I am the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. There's going to be a lot more talks like this where I talk slower like this. It's important to talk slow. It's important. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, power and the guidance of the medicine wheel in all our relations. Aho, shinawanahonata. Aho, shinawanahe. Aho, shinawanahe says, thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being a blessing in my life. Thank you for being a blessing in your life. And it is always my hope that I am a blessing in your life. I am where love lives, and I am what hope looks like. I am where love lives, and I am what hope looks like. I am where love lives, and I am what hope looks like. You are where love lives, and you are what hope looks like. We are where love lives, and we are what hope looks like. Aho shinawanahonata. Aho shinawanahe. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful Thursday. Walking Crow. I am the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. Have a beautiful day.